How you doing? I'm Jabari Reed-Diop, otherwise known as iBOMS, and this is Mural. Last year's Shine Mural Festival, we were asked to choose environmental health topics, and I chose red tide or harmful algae blooms, and this is how I decided to depict it. And I wanted to still incorporate my style into it while still getting that message out about being aware of red tide, because it's something that affects this area since we're a coastal city. It's a process. Sometimes I'll create the character and I won't understand what it means until a little bit later, until I start to use it and a lot of things start to be more apparent. And it's kind of weird because I'm creating them, but I'm also learning about them as I go along too. So with Ashy, he's a little bit of myself when I was still in St. Pete before I left to go to Jacksonville. I was a little bit more rambunctious and getting into trouble basically. And he's basically is that manifestation of that mentality that I had. For the grill, I wanted to bring in just that culture of like rap and just like the new movement that came in with like icing out the grills. Like grills have been like something that's been prevalent in Florida for years, but once rappers got a hold to it and started putting diamonds inside of it, it kind of shifted it to a whole new direction. And I kind of wanted to bring that inside because I'm influenced by almost like the urban culture or the hood culture. And then I wanted it to follow me wherever I went so that everybody can know where I came from. I'm not just a good artist. I'm not just a respectable young man. It's like I have upbringings that aren't so nice but can still be beautiful. Actually, how I got the effect up there, I went and got industrial strength Gorilla Glue and I squeegeed it onto the wall, and then I encrusted rhinestones one by one up there, and it took at least like a good 8 hours to do it. So yeah. Probably close to like 2,000 or more. So starting off at Gibbs, it was the first introduction to like branching out in different art mediums. They tried to get me to paint and do the sculpture and stuff. As the year progressed on, my mom had found another school up in Jacksonville. An audition, I got in, and then I spent my 10th and 11th grade year there, and that really catapulted my skills because they were really vigorous about teaching different ways to create. And then after that, I eventually came back for my 12th grade year and I finished out at Gibbs. And that was just like boot camp training, and I like came back like a super soldier. I appreciate my journey through school because I did learn a lot. Brutally simple, because like a lot of the things that I talk about in my artwork, it should be very simple topics or very simple things for us to talk about since everybody goes through them, but we kind of don't, and we like make the simple topics more difficult than they have to be. So I can't really like say that I can say that I'm a pop artist or a contemporary artist, but I really feel like it goes beyond that, more of like a therapeutic level. Getting started, I'll definitely have to have candy, sour gummy bears, and some apple juice, and that's how I get into like my physical artistic state. And then after that, I'll turn on the music, and then I'll sit there and I'll think about how I want to approach it, like where I want to start at. Come to our events, definitely. Just come in to hear what each artist has to say, and hopefully like they'll open up on a more personal note so that you can connect with them beyond just the artwork on the wall. Hopefully I would say Atlas in the Edge District, Karma, Grand Central Brew House, of course, Habana Cafe, and Booyah, yeah, Booyah Ramen.